Hello, today we will learn the proper way to bin materials at this Toyota facility, NAPCK. Before we learn the actual process of binning, we must first learn the proper PPE as well as standard cart operations in order to do this job. The standard PPE for binning is a pair of gloves. These gloves must be worn at all times when handling knives, metal, and wood. When in home position F, power carts are used as a means of transporting the movable units. In order to load the MUs onto the cart, flip the switch on the left of the computer and below the green light to lower the freight brake, which prevents the MU from falling off. The carts are only operable when the freight brake is in the upright position and the light for it is lit green. Once this light is green, place both hands on the rail. Place your left hand inside the gap on the left to activate the sensor, which will light the second green light. And place your right hand on the other side with your thumb lightly pressed on the silver pedal. When the pedal is pushed away from the body, the cart will move forwards. When the pedal is pulled towards the body, the cart will move in a reverse motion. Now we will begin the binning process. Sign on to the RC05 fast path for the binning function. You will then proceed to go pick up freight. When going to pick up freight, check the drop zone first. If there are no cases with a cone stating that it is ready to bin, proceed to the binning conveyor to pick up freight. You will retrieve freight from the binning cover that does not have a cone on the first case. This will ensure that FIFO is being followed. Align the cart to the inbound conveyor and transfer the MU to the cart.
Stop! Be aware of your hand placement when moving freight. Always keep your hands away from the pinch point so they do not get pinched between two objects.
Then push the remaining freight down the lane.
Make sure you push the freight down. This keeps the lane full and ready for the next team member.
Next, you will scan the case label on the binning unit. Sometimes there are binning irregularities that occur when scanning the case label. These will be discussed later in the video. You will then remove the case label from the case if it is shrink wrapped as well as any other excess packaging. When doing this, follow proper knife safety, making sure to always wear gloves and always cut away from your body. Place the packaging in the appropriate bin. After scanning the case label, the first location will appear on the RF screen. The location appears as follows. The first letter represents the home position that the package is located in. The second set of letters and numbers represent the aisle, while the last set represents the shelf the package is located on. Once you find your location, you will scan that location and for training purposes, place your magnet on the location to be binned into.
It's easy to forget what location you are binning to. Using your magnet will help ensure you are binning to the right location.
Scan only one of the indicated parts from the binning unit to verify that it is correct. The RF screen will state the quantity of parts that belongs in that location. Place those parts into the location.
When binning, bin to the primary location until it is full. Use your F5 key to find associate locations to bin remaining parts.
Always follow proper body mechanics when lifting or reaching for objects. Use your legs when lifting. Keep the parts close to your body. This ensures proper ergo. Stop. Always use a ladder when bending parts to the D location or above. This ensures safety and proper ergonomics.
Also, if the aisle is narrow, push the cart past the bend location to allow for proper body mechanics to bend the part. After you have finished bending, type the quantity of parts you bend on the RF and hit enter. Remove your magnet from location, then proceed to the next location on the RF screen. When finished with a direct bend case, the RF screen will ask, is direct bend empty? If the direct bend is empty, hit the Y key and confirm. Take the empty bending unit back to the appropriate location and retrieve another bending unit. Sometimes problems may occur during the bending process that requires the usage of drop zone. Some problems that may occur include overage, mispack, shortage, and other storage locations are full. Overage is when the quantity of a part exceeds the quantity listed on the RF screen. Mispack is when the parts are not assigned to the MU, and shortage is when the parts are not physically in the case. In any case, take the MU straight to drop zone. At drop zone, there are two different forms that are used. When working with direct bend cases, drop zone will use fast sheets. When check sorting cases are incorrect, drop zone will use a quality issue report.
So after bending your direct bend case or your check sort case, before sending the returnable down the trash lane, you want to walk around and inspect the returnable to make sure it's not damaged. You're going to check the runners, the doors, and in this case, the runner is bent, so we're going to get an orange sticker to place on a returnable. We're going to write bent runner on the sticker, place it on the returnable, and then send it down the trash lane.
Always wear gloves when handling knives, metal, or wood. Follow proper body mechanics or ergonomics when lifting or reaching for parts. Use a ladder when bending to D or above locations. Be aware of your hand position and keep fingers away from pinch points.